Heya! This is Pokeball35, and welcome back to more Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye. This is the start of the third stream of Echoes of the Eye, and this is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full 100% playthrough of Echoes of the Eye and the original Outer Wilds story and everything else on the channel as well. The day I am streaming this, it is very cold in this room. I have my heater on behind me. It is on high. It is making a lot of noise. You're just gonna have to tune out the noise because damn, it's cold in here. So, I had to edit all the footage from the last stream, as you know, because if you're watching this on YouTube, you would have had to see it somehow. I have made some personal discoveries of things I would like to try in this stream. Before I do any of it, though, I am quite curious, and I am just gonna fly straight to Giant's Deep, because I want to talk to Gabbro again. With him being the only person who knows about the time loop, other than myself, I want to talk to him more often, and I'm just curious if, like, he says anything about what I have discovered about an entirely brand new civilization. Because, like, people in Timber Hearth, like, we're talking about it. Like, I could talk to them about it. It doesn't go anywhere, but I'm just curious if, like, he has anything to say about anything I have done thus far. Could we not stay in the tree? I'd like to be on the ground. I'm just quite curious if there's, like, anything at all, or if it's just, like, completely separate. I found something. He says absolutely nothing else. He only talks about the photo, which is how the hint to start the campaign in the first place. That is all I really wanted to know. So, I have some ideas of things I'd like to take care of. More things have shown up here. Okay, that's a lot of things. A lot of things have shown up here. Map projection. Projection seems to reveal a secret location. Oh, we do need to go there. It's not zoomed. Okay, I can zoom in a little bit more. At least that puts it on the map. I know where that is. I don't want to do that yet. There's something else I want to try. But there's that. And then burning slide room. For the burned slide reels, I found a hidden slide reel that shows a container marked with a glowing symbol being handed to a shadowy figure. The light's extinguished. The figure carries it into the thing. We know that. Too many things here. I'm not reading that right now. That's not what I'm worrying about. And a map an abandoned temple reveals a secret location somewhere within the stranger. That's definitely very helpful. You don't show me what I'd seen there. Okay. So, we're just gonna mark stranger on our map. He was talking about Pokemon Go. There's the three admins of Team Go Rocket and Pokemon Go are, Sierra, Cliff, and Arlo. We are going back to the stranger, as that is where this takes place. I want to get there first, and then I want to talk about my discovery. Now, Arlo in Pokemon Go is a twink, and he has, like, red and black hair. So, I had to edit the footage of the previous stream, and in my antics of trying to create a bit, I have missed information. Okay, we're on the backside. That's fine. It doesn't really matter, as long as we're here. So, when we first went to the place over here, and we were seeing the owl people, I was a little bit frightened at first. Do not say anything. I was a little bit frightened at first on what I should be doing, and I did not want to get caught by the owl people. In doing all of that, also the thing that we're looking for is like right over here, but that's not what I'm doing right now. We want to go back over this way. I have tried to develop a playstyle of just like not caring about being scared, because if I'm scared, that means I'm not gonna find out what I need to find out. So at that time, I was scared. I should just go over here. I was scared of what would happen if I got caught. So I was sitting back and trying to wait for them to like pass through the tunnel so I could get over to like the house that they're singing at. And in that moment, I'm like, I have to wait for these owls to move. While I'm waiting for them to move, I'm gonna check Pokemon TCG Pocket and open up a pack. In that moment, I was looking at my phone, and then the water rushed in and kicked me out at the same time. I saw this on my screen, but I didn't pay any attention to it, because I had not been caught by the owl people yet. So I didn't know what it would look like if I was caught. So what I saw on my screen was me assuming that I got caught and then was kicked out. However, that's not the case. What I saw on the screen was there for like half of a half second. For some reason, this is the way I have this on my screen. It's weirdly cropped. Why is it doing that? I now need to delete this image source and remake the image source, because for some reason it's cropped weird. Image. What I saw on my screen for like half of a half second was this, and I didn't know what that meant. I thought that was them looking at me and me getting caught. However, I have now found out through reviewing my footage that was not me getting caught. That was something else entirely. So, I was wondering what's for dinner, but I was also wondering what the purpose of a certain door was. And in my theory crafting, I now understand the purpose of this door. So what we need to do is we need to take this thing, and we need to go into here. And we need to go Betty Bye. Wrong button. We need to go Betty Bye. And we wake up. And we eat some coffee. And we put the fish sticks in the toaster. And then we do our exercises. And then we eat our fish stick sandwich burrito. We need to go over here. And this door over here is normally closed. What we need to do is extinguish the flame, and that will open the door. And then I think we just leave. Actually, I think that's literally all I have to do right now, is that we just leave. We now need to go all the way to the Cinder Isles Tower and enter that one, and then just kind of wait a little bit. I could do the other thing. I need to look at the houses again, because it is over here. Let me get back up this way. I think I need to look at the image again, But it should be this house that has the other thing with it. Because it was like... It said it was in the mountainside or something. It was in like the mountainside beside the house. You were so incredibly right, actually. Alright, well I can do this in the meantime. Drop you. Alright, it's starting to warm up in the room a little bit. I mean, is this it? This is a burnt slide depot. Hole in the floor. I mean, this is the room. Okay, here we go. I mean, I guess taking the lantern out made this happen. We just have to use the hole in the ceiling. Come on. Alright, yeah. We need to take this over to the other place over here. Actually, wait. Hole. Conveniently placed hole that brings me to where I need to go. We're multitasking. We're multitasking. Perfect. Please open the door. Thanks. Yeah, so then we're in here. That's what that door is. Saw that forever ago. Put you in here. Alright, here we go. What mysteries do you have for me? Funny place. Guy gives guy thing. And they all are walking. They're walking here. Is this just showing me the thing I was about to do? It legitimately was showing me the thing I was straight up about to do before I even decided to come here. Alright, well that's good confirmation anyway. I literally was trying to last time, if you remember, going into that room and walking into the fireplace because I thought it would be funny to set myself on fire, but like the fireplace was like the only suspicious thing in that entire room. So it would make sense if there was something in the fireplace. They did in fact confirm to me just now that there's something in the fireplace. Cool. Well, now we go to, Cinder Isles. Never mind, I no longer need to wait. The thing that I was trying to do has just occurred. It is no longer necessary to wait, actually. We are here in perfect amount of time. Could not have timed it any more perfect myself, actually. We needed to wait for the flood to occur. Now that the flood has occurred, this seems a little bit louder than it should be. Now that we've made it all the way back here from the boat, we had turned on, or turned off the light over here. Now meaning that the door over here is now open. I have found the purpose of the door. So we loop all the way back around to where we started. And we shove off over this way. And then we shove off over this way. and go across the bridge. So, something I have made an observation of from everything that we have seen in the game so far. I'd like to try and find the entrance to the party zone. It's somewhere over here, the entrance to the party zone. This is it right here. So, speaking words. What we know about the Elks civilization is that they wanted to go home after being duped by the Eye of the Universe. So, in order to go home, they created a simulation civilization of their home. And they got trapped here by dying. By them being dead, they cannot wake up. Yes. They cannot wake up because they are dead, so they are permanently trapped inside this area. But what keeps them all alive in this area is the flame inside these things, which is why they carry them all the time. Because when you don't have it, you're outside of the simulation. So when the flood happens, at halfway through the loop, the first area gets completely flooded, and the water comes in, and it puts out the fire. So by the fire being put out, their life force is drained from the soul fire energy thing. So everyone in this location should now just be dead. Interesting. And let me tell you, I have zero regrets about anything I've done in this playthrough so far. I have to like, satiate my curiosity to know what's going to work and what's not going to work. If I never caught the detail of this happening on camera, I wouldn't have figured this out. Because it only ever happened on screen. The stream I did last time was 4.5 hours long. It was on screen for like half of a second. If I never saw that, I would never have figured this out. So, can I just go in there, or what? Like, in the thing, the fire was still going, so we'll figure out if this kills me or not. Cool. Now, what I'm curious, now I have to figure this out. I want to come back in here when the owls are still in here. Because I was literally trying to do this. I have proof in the last stream that I was trying to do this, because I wanted to walk into the fire, and then they caught me before I did. And then I just didn't try it again. I absolutely could have figured this out if it let me in here, without the owls being gone. This one's out in the open, which is interesting. Me when the Eye of the Universe is transmitting a signal. No way, dude! The Eye of the Universe, dude! Oh, shit! Whoa! Oh. Ah. They couldn't go back home because they used all of their natural resources to make the ship in the first place. No wonder they're so fucked up about it. They destroyed their entire planet to make this spaceship in the first place. And then they found out that, like, ah, shit, the eye of the universe is actually gonna, like, cause the destruction of everything we know and love. Burn the religion. We need to transport ourselves into a simulation. And this is... I like that it contextualizes the loading screens. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm surprised I hadn't tried that before. Alright, well, hold up. So you stay right there. Alright, you're too close, I guess. That's the furthest point I can put this thing over here. I can drop it. What do you mean, fabric of reality? Alright, there's not even anything else over here. Nope. Alright. Geronimo. Okay. Let's go back. Gonna hope there's still time left for me to do this. We can just instantly go straight back. I always thought it was a little bit strange that these areas were not fully connected like the normal area is. But it contextualizes in here that since we are in a simulation, these are all different rooms inside of a program. And we have to game the system. So we just fall off the boat while inside the loading screen transition. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's kind of fire. I'm genuinely surprised I never tried that. I really am. Alright, we blow out the flames of the different spots. However, that spot is like that. Okay. New plan of action is we meditate until next loop and do this next loop, because there's probably not a lot of time left. What? Well, how the fuck did that happen? Did me falling asleep, meditating next to the fire, not meditate until next loop? That's stupid. No, I never did that before. Okay, there we go. Now it's happening. Cowboys, yes or no? Yes. What about him? Would duel him. Yeah, does Starlo count? Or is a duel. Or dual, as he would say. I'm mad at myself for not trying this without the game telling me, because it's something that I absolutely would have tried. I think it's very interesting that this area technically does and does not have collision in terms of it being like a game world. So down there is real water. What I'm going to assume is that I'm going to have to go in from a different loading transition, and it's going to, like, take me there. I don't think I can walk to that one. However, can I walk to this over here? Because there's 3 of these I have to turn off. The other one's over here. Can I just, like, walk to this right now? Or did they make it so that I have to go through different areas? Because if I go down there, that's real water. Yes. Alright, so I only can do this one right now. But that is not a problem. That's why, as well, that these areas where you find the slide reels are recessed into the ground. Because that's where the real water is. So they do give me this boat to get back. I don't know why. I guess this is... I feel like this is supposed to be the last one that you do. Because it gives you the boat to get here. Because I need... There's no possible way unless... Hold the phone. Well, it's a way to get back. Kinda. Alright, no, whatever. I have to leave anyway, so... I've been down all 3 elevators, if that's what you're asking. Does it always take you here no matter what? Because that's lame. Fine, then what about this? There's no way for me to get there from there. Because the platform's too high. What would have made a lot of sense is that you approach from behind like you do this one. Well, I need to go pick this back up. Now I can't get my boat back. Can you come back to me? Usually there's like a recall for the boat. Why is this the only spot in the game that does not have a recall for the boat? Every other spot that has a boat has a recall. Genuinely not having a boat recall area there is like... feels like a massive oversight. That bothers me. Okay, that does hit you for electricity damage. You had no idea that the thing that was electric was electric? I was just surprised that the thing never was electrocuting me every other time I went through it. For some reason. There's like a very thin line of when you can actually get electrocuted for some reason. Oh. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so now what? Ow. Oh, it wants me to turn off the light with a code that I don't have. Because this is the code to an entirely different thing. Yeah. We don't have the code to get in here. I mean, doing this... It makes invisible platforms, but and also, I don't have a thing for this. I can see through it, which is neat. That still doesn't tell me anything, it's just that I can see through it. Tacos are better. I see. That's a little bit silly, but sure. I strictly disagree with that notion. I've never had to get a code like that before. Meaning... No, this one's an actual code. don't even know why this is here, to be honest. Oh, that's what sends the boat back. That's good. Well, I don't know what that's for, because I already solved that portion. Oh, we're at the end anyway. There is a path here. Why is there a path here? What does this go to? Does this just bring me back for fun? Is this just supposed to be a shortcut you find out about? Yeah, it's just a shortcut. Alright. Just wanted to know that. You know what? It's gonna make me go all the way around again, isn't it? I know that. I'm going to need to wake up inside the big bell structure. So I'm going to need to go all the way through here, send this down this way, and then go out all the way back, come out this thing, and then down, and then take the boat back, then put it out, and then take the boat back. Alright, well, let's figure this out first. That's what Outer Wilds does. It makes you do things in very confusing orders of operations. It's not a strange thing to me. He's throwing for content, surely. Whatever you want to believe is what you believe. All I can think of when looking at this hole in the ceiling here with the light coming out of it is the exiting the cave tutorial from Emergence Cave in Pikmin 2 and how it looks up into the sky and shows you the little hole in the ceiling. Like, everything I've had to do in this room so far has involved things I've had to do in this room. I mean, I did have to fall down from the ceiling down to that part of the room to get to this part of the room, but I had to do something in this room. And this whole thing, I had to do something in this room to make the platforms go. So I have to do something in this room to make the light go away, but I don't know what it is. The only other thing I ever did to get somewhere was to, like, zoom in the light and it teleported me into a location. So that's what I was trying to do, but there's no teleport hand location. The only other thing I've done with the bells is I did this. You're right. There's nowhere to do the thing that I wanted to do, though. Which I don't even think that would make sense. Unless I can call the elevator from here, but that doesn't do anything. Can I call the elevator from here? Why does this have a recall and that doesn't on that side? Let me in? I thought I'd have to go all the way around because I didn't think there was a recall for the elevator, but there is. Is there a thing up here? Because that would be hype. That would be hype as fuck. There so incredibly is. Alright. I mean, it's not letting me. Only other thing I can think of is the thing I accidentally did like 30 minutes ago, which is click meditate until next loop. And then it put me to sleep again. But I don't know if this is going to reset everything or not reset everything. But it's the only option I've got, so... Alright, well, it did reset. Yeah, the thing was you can't dream inside the dream, because dreaming inside the dream kills you. So I'm gonna see if somehow meditating here, somehow, some way, makes the bells go away, next time.